Good afternoon, dear friends. This is Gaurav Kalita. Today we'll start a new topic that is learning, and then we'll discuss the various factors that affects learning. Okay. So let us first start what is learning. So learning can be defined as a permanent change in behavior due to the effect of education, training, practice, and experience. Means first, what happened? You will be educated, you will be given education, then you will be trained, then you need to make regular practice of the same, and then once you have the experience of practicing the same, then what happened, there will be a permanent change in your behavior, and that is called learning. Okay, so let us take one example regarding it. Suppose you don't know how to drive a car. Okay, so you don't know how to drive a car, and that's why what will be your behavior? Obviously your behavior will be passive towards driving a car because you don't know how to drive a car. Now suppose let us make an assumption that you have started learning regarding how to drive a car. So what happened? First you will be educated and trained by the driving training center staff, and then you need to make regular practice of driving the car, and then you need to have the experience of driving a car by yourself. And after having the effect of all these elements like education, training, practice, and experience, what happened? There will be a permanent change of your behavior. What will be the change that in your behavior? That is, now you will be active in driving a car. Earlier what happened? Before learning how to drive a car, you were inactive or you were passive regarding driving a car, but now you become active in driving a car because you have learned how to drive a car. So you see, your behavior has changed permanently. So you just focus on the word permanent change in behavior. Okay, so permanent change in behavior calls for learning. So learning can be defined as a permanent change in behavior due to the direct and indirect experience. Hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, now we'll move to the next headline, that is the various factors affecting learning. So this is the first factor, that is called motivation. So motivation means what? A kind of desire which induces you to do a particular work or not to do a particular work. That is called motivation. So you must have a desire to do a particular work or to learn something. Unless and until you are not having any kind of motivation to learn something, then no one in the world will be able to learn you that kind of thing. You must have a kind of motivation or a kind of desire to learn a particular thing. So suppose you want to learn how to sing a song or how to sing, or if you want to learn how to play cricket, or if you want to learn how to play football, or if you want to learn how to drive a car, then what happened? It means what? You are having certain kind of motivation because you are having a desire. You want to drive, you want to ride a bike, or you want to sing a song, or you want to play cricket or play football, etc. Means you are motivated. So unless and until there is no motivation, there will be no learning. Means what? Suppose in your family, suppose what happened? Everyone knows learning, everyone knows how to drive a car, but suppose you don't know how to drive a car. So suppose you are not motivated to drive a car, and that's why no one in your family will be able to make you driving a car. Because why? You are not having the motivation. Unless and until you are not having any kind of motivation, no one can learn you any kind of thing. So you must have a kind of motivation towards learning a particular thing. So that is one of the important factor. Okay, next one is practice. So as you all know that practices make person perfect. So to become perfect in a particular activity, you must make regular practice. The singers, you know, the singers, they make a regular practice, and after making regular practices, they could become a good singer. Same thing happens to the other kind of activities, sports activities and all. So yes, practice is one of the essential factor or element of learning which affect in the learning process. Okay, so you must make regular practice to learn a particular thing. So if you are learning how to drive a car, then initially you need to make regular practice. If you want to sing a song properly, then you need to make a regular practice of the same. Then you will become perfect in singing a song. Okay, so regular practice will be required for learning a particular thing. The next one is environment, that is internal environment and external environment. So what happened during the learning process, we may be affected by two kinds of environment. First one is internal and second one is external. So let us make an assumption that suppose you are learning how to sing a song. Okay, you are learning for singing a song, and what happened, there may be some internal and external factors. Internal factors means your family members. So what happened, whenever you sing a song at your home, if you will be encouraged by your family members, if you are encouraged by your family members, then obviously you will be motivated and you will continue your practice of singing the song. That is internal environment. Means in the internal environment means from the family members you got the support, and that's why you are continuing your practice of singing the song. And now let us take the example of external environment. Suppose during the process of learning for singing a song, what you did, you just sang a song, or suppose you just sang a song at your college or at your school or in any kind of competition. And suppose after singing of the particular song, suppose you are being praised by all of your friends and all in that particular external environment. Once you will be praised, then what happened? It will motivate you and you will continue your practice of learning for singing a song. So this is a impact of external environment and internal environment. If internal and external environment both becomes feasible for you to learn a particular thing, then obviously you will be able to learn the thing properly. Okay, so environment is a matter of concentration. The next one is mental group. Mental group means what? The people with whom you connect. Okay, so it's a kind of social group. You can say that your friend circle, you can say as your family members, or even you can say as the people belonging to your own society, or belonging to a particular race, or belonging to a particular religion. So what happened, the people who are surrounding you, or you see you are surrounded by many people, and these people obviously influence your mindset. Yes, and the people with whom you are having good connection, these kind of people are called as mental group. So you see, based on the effect of this mental group, your learning habit will be different. So example, suppose you are trying to learn for singing a particular song, then you obviously will be influenced by those mental group, and based on that influence, either you may become a classical singer, or you may become a rock singer, or you may become a traditional Indian kind of sing. You may having a habit of singing a traditional Indian kind of songs, or classical kind of songs, or rock songs, and the same. Okay, so yes, this is the effect of mental groups. I hope it is clear to everyone. So this is all about learning and the factors affecting learning. Hope you understood. Thank you.